Our 2 cents.
With Oscar.
Welcome back to our 2 cents. We're doing it again here at Raxo Studios with your host, Oscar. Thank you for all your support. Although this is our 2 cents with Oscar. Thank you for all your support. Please hit that subscribe button. It's free to you and it means the world to me. Leave a comment for the algorithm. It helps keep it rolling. Anyways, Buzzsprout, thank you. Start for free. Today is a great day to start your own podcast. Whether you're looking for a new marketing channel, have a message you want to share with the world, or just think it would be fun to have your own talk show, program, whatever you want to call it. Podcasting is an easy, inexpensive, and fun way to expand your reach online. Buzzsprout is hands down the easiest and best way to launch, promote, and track your podcast. Your show can be online and listed on all major platforms directories like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and more. Within minutes of finishing your recording, podcasting isn't hard when you have the right partners, and the team of Buzzsprout is passionate about helping you succeed. Join over hundreds of thousands of podcasters already using Buzzsprout to get their message out to the world. Let's create something together. Following the links on the show notes, lets Buzzsprout know I sent you. Gets you a $20 gift card if you sign up for a paid plan. And help support our show, my show. I use Buzzsprout. Like I always brag about it. Analytics is where it's at. You know that you're going to get a product, service, and quality. All included in one. Thank you, Buzzsprout. Anyways, happy National Potato Day. Spuds. On August 19th each year, the humble potato takes center stage in truth. Though, doesn't it steal the show at nearly every meal? National Potato Day. Hashtag National Potato Day. Delicious. Are the best things Americans can have. National potatoes. Potatoes, potatoes. We all love potatoes. Because that's all I'm going to eat when I go to jail. If I go to jail, I'll be eating potatoes. But meanwhile, I eat potatoes. I will run for president. And I will win, even though I'm in jail. And I will pardon myself. There's nothing better than that, I tell you. Anyways, whether baked, fried, or smashed, this taters brings on the flavor. There are a staple of many meals too. Filling a void for appetizer dishes and working double duty, supper time, this versatile root veggies satisfy and fill us up. According to the International Potato Center, god damn, there's an International Potato Center. So do you mean to tell me there's a center that's actually counting how many potatoes people eat? Is this true? We'll look it up. According to the International Potato Center, more than 4,000 varieties of potatoes grow around the world. Not only that, but they also come in a variety of beautiful colors and sizes. This starchy carbohydrate comes with no fat or cholesterol, and it is loaded with vitamin C and potassium. Depends on your dietary needs and how you prepare your potatoes. This vegetable offers what many are looking for. However, with 26 grams of carbohydrate, it's a no-no in a low-carb diet lifestyle. When it comes to the health specs of potato, we tend to tank the benefits when we prepare them. We fry them and load them with toppings like cheese, sour cream, and butter. Delicious. Who doesn't love a loaded baked potato? Smither and butter all over it. Who doesn't? Okay. You can pull all that your hands down now. Anyways, happy National Potato Day. If that's your thing, the nationalities are Potato Day for today. Who doesn't enjoy some, what are your favorite, because we have, because there's various different styles of potato. There's curly fries, which are potatoes, crisp cut fries, which are potatoes, and regular cut fries, which are also potatoes. Out of those three, we're talking about Carl's Jr. and Jack and the Crack. Hell yeah. Well, those two and the regular potatoes, which are just about everywhere. But I will say the Five Guys has tit potatoes. And as far as other major fast food, I would have to go. I don't know why. Maybe you can judge me on this one, but I will have to go with potatoes from Del Taco. I'm a slob. I know. Don't judge me. Anyways, let's finally move along. Happy National Soft Ice Cream Day. National Soft Ice Cream Day on August 19th gives us a tasty way to cool off and to cool off on a National Hot Summer Day, which we can say it's today because nationalities is every day, I guess. I don't know what the fuck I just said. Whether you enjoy it in a bowl or a cone, grab some soft serve and enjoy. I gotta say, I celebrated a little earlier and I went pretty wild on Wednesday with ice cream. It was maybe too much. I regret it. Anyways, I should have just celebrated today. But I can't celebrate today because I've already celebrated 2 days early. I just couldn't wait. I just couldn't wait till Friday. So I already celebrated 2 days ago. Happy National Soft Ice Cream Day. In melting ice cream. In 1934, a Memorial Day weekend in Hartsdale, New York, wherever the hell that is. Who knows what that city is? That city sucks either way. Tom Carvel had a flat tire after putting his ice cream truck into a parking lot, pulling his ice cream truck into a parking lot. The businessman knew his product was melting. As vacationers drove by, Cartel sold the softened ice cream to them. Surprisingly, they loved the soft ice cream. The potential for a new dessert was no lost on the salesman. Instead of roving ice cream truck, Carvel could have had a fixed location with soft ice cream. 2 years later, Tom Carvel opened his first ice cream store on the site where his truck broke down. In the preceding years, Carvel patented a super low temperature ice cream machine and created secret formulas. It wasn't long before other business began to crop up. The hard ice cream industry began to object. Despite both products providing similar flavor, serving, and enjoyment, they were different. Hard ice cream businesses did suffer a reduction in revenue during the first year of soft ice cream popularity. Even the Minnesota legislature passed laws prohibiting the sale of technically, by law, it was considered to be ice milk. Of soft serve ice cream from a machine. It had to be pre-packaged. The law was later changed. Obviously, lobbying had to do. And you know what? Speaking of the beauty of America, I'm glad we started on this subject because I came across a video that, but before I go into that, I'm all for freedom. I'm all for everybody doing whatever the hell it pleases you to do. All right? I'm all for it. But what I am not for is the lies. The lies that this people spew because they read a book. And I mean, essentially is what I do too, you know. But that's not where I wanted. Anyways, but these people think that because a book says that you don't have to pay, you don't gotta pay. But let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. I would love to see you in 10 years. But before I give an answer, let's listen to what this young lady has to say. Hold myself on the young, I guess, but regular age, because I'm a regular age guy, so I guess so. Anyways, but let's see.
Did you know that paying taxes is optional? Registering a vehicle is optional.
Okay, wait. Let me. I want to hear this again.
Hey guys, did you know that paying taxes is optional?
Oh, really? Paying taxes is optional, you say? Okay, let's. Who shall we ask that's had a tax evasion charge? Who do you think is the most popular celebrity that has a tax evasion charge? The most celebrity tax evasion charge. Let's see. There is at least 23 people we could ask if you could get away with not paying taxes. So the first celebrity is Wesley Snipes. How much time did Mike the Situation Sorrentino, another one that's really close to us. Stephen Baldwin, whatever the fuck, the guy that shot the lady, I guess. Oh no, it's not. Fuck Ja Rule. Daryl Strawberry, Fat Joe, Joe Francis, Lauryn Hills, and the list keeps going on and 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 on. And lady, I would like to know, where did you hear this information that you don't have to pay taxes? Let's find out where you heard this information.
Registering a vehicle.
Oh, so I don't have to pay for the registration of my vehicle either, right?
Paying a fine.
So you mean to tell me I don't have to register my vehicle, the vehicle that I'm going to be using in public roads that taxpayers have paid for them to be put there? Is that what you mean? Okay.
Optional. And attending court is optional.
Ooh, okay, don't attend court either.
Inside of Meet Your Straw Man.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Right there and there. It tells you everything you need to know. These people think that you don't have to pay taxes. These people think that just because we live in the free world, you don't have to pay taxes. I guess you don't understand what freedom is, right? Freedom is that you have to pay your dues. And by you saying, did you know you don't have to pay your taxes? What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you know now? Ooh, can we? Okay, let's take it further. No, let me back up. Let's take it back. Bring it back. Blah, 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 everything I said, right? Okay. Can I sue this lady for misinformation? All right. Who just got sued for saying something that wasn't right? Oh, wait a minute. Alex Jones got sued for some blankly wrong misinformation, right? Do I have a case? Can we go to a lawyer? Ooh. That's a good question. Let's I'm wondering if that's going to become a trend now since Alex Jones got charged for saying some wild, crazy shit. I wonder if I could capitalize on this type of behavior that some people indulge in, right? I wonder. But you know what's interesting? These people claim that they know the answers, that they have the answers. So if I go ask a lawyer that's gone to school to study the laws, now, will they tell me the same thing as you're saying? Because I highly doubt that these people have this information that you're saying, or let's just take a wild guess over here. Maybe you are misinterpreting the words that you are reading in that literature. Maybe. But stupid is and stupid does. So I would like this lady to come back and make a follow-up video in 2 years. Are we going to get that? Probably not, because she'll be in jail. These people think that you can pay taxes and get away with it. Ladies and gentlemen, you're never going to get away with not paying your dues to Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam, in reality, is not Uncle Sam. Is Daddy Sam. Do we call it Daddy Sam? Who's Daddy? Right? The government. It's Daddy Sam because that's who we pay taxes to. That's right. I said it. Daddy Sam. Uncle Sam. Anyways, pay your taxes, bitch. Don't get a fucking tax evasion charge. Don't be stupid. You know why? Because then you're going to turn around and try to blame the fucking system that because of them you are being oppressed when you have to pay thousands of dollars in back taxes. Or you end up going to jail for not paying your fucking taxes. Nicolas Cage went to jail. Right? Martha Stewart went to jail for tax evasion and insider trading. She did the time, she did the crime. Are you willing to do that too? I don't think so, bitch. I don't think so. I don't think you're willing to, because then you're going to turn around and make it about whatever you're going to make it instead of what it really is. I think we can all agree to know what they're going to make it about if this person were to get caught. You're going to turn around and make it about race. When it clearly is not about race. You know you have to pay your taxes. You know the fucking laws. There's no fucking way you can get out of that other than if you're a fucking government agent. And even government agents have to pay taxes. But they avoid it by having companies creating business, doing donations, having losses, right? Anything that constitutes as a business, you can put it in your taxes and get all that deducted out of there. Don't be stupid. Do it the right way. There's ways that you could do what you're saying that you could do without even doing any other way, right? But you're too stupid to realize that or to pay real attention. You're not stupid. Let me back that up, because you pay attention. You're just paying attention to the wrong people. Listen to the people that have a doctorate or a certificate in the matter that you're trying to indulge in. But don't just listen to a YouTube video. I'm one for conspiracies. I love them. I don't think I could live without a conspiracy because now it's part of my life. I accept them. But you know what I don't do is I don't believe all of them. Right? Now, you might call me stupid for saying that I accept all of them, but I don't believe any of them. But that's how we should be looking at things, questioning them. Because for a while, it was a conspiracy that they had these drones that we're going to call them suicide drones. And let me show you. Let me show you a video of this guy. This guy is just showing you exactly what he came across.
One of the coolest things in here. And these little blue things in here, believe it or not, they're little suicide drones. You know, fly off and hit you in the head and take your head off.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary folk, is what the fuck America's dealing with. Suicide drones that will fly close to your head and take your head out if you don't pay your taxes. Pay your goddamn taxes. Because you pay your goddamn taxes, we have the luxuries of getting EBTs, other types of programs that are out there that if you seek them, you can get them. Now, I know it's complicated to get those services. It's hard. I get it, but it's doable. Literally doable. You could get a phone for free without charge. You could do that. You could have an address where you could go because obviously there are shelters that you could go to. Now, those shelters remain empty. Why? Because of one thing and one thing only. Mental capacity of humans. All right? We have a mental problem where people think, I don't know if they really think that they can't be told anything, but we do have a mental problem, but people make it into something else. And it's an opportunity for other government agencies to also make money from it, for people to make money from it, so people will do it. And I'll back up again and say, and that's the beauty of America, that we have this shit right here. We have that. Probably China has it too. But let's just think that we're the only ones with it for now. All right? Just for the purpose. Anyways, pay your taxes. And don't get, no, this is not for none, but this is just the military shit that they have, what I was showing. But it has nothing to do with that lady. But I'm making it to do with that lady. But whatever. Because she needs to pay your taxes. Not your taxes, but she needs to pay her fair share of taxes. Or you don't have to. You can make a LLC and all that good jazz and put all your expenses in it. Food, that you rent your house to your business, that you lost all the money that you were paying in renting, and that could be a deductible and you pay less taxes and you would be happily ever after, because it seems like paying taxes is the issue for some people. Although I understand that the majority of people will say, well, I don't know where the funds are being allocated to, so I have an issue with that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary folk, it is an issue if we don't know where money is being allocated to. Anyways. But this other one, there's another one I came across. But there's another video I came across with this gentleman. I feel like he's complaining about the wrong thing. Okay? I feel like it's the only way that a city is going to get better. Now, I might not agree with the way some companies are acquiring certain assets, but let's hear what this gentleman has to say.
At its
Yeah, I
finest.
want to pull up and show y'all what I be telling y'all about this gentrification shit and how motherfuckers come to your hood and take over. Look, y'all see this?
Okay, I see that.
Y'all remember all this right here?
I don't remember all that right there, but what I see right there is a construction going on. All right? And your complaint is that this is being gentrified.
All this right here, look. All that right there was houses. Now look, y'all see them knocking them down? They looking like, yo, what the fuck he doing? I'm gonna expose them. They coming.
Okay. What are you exposing exactly? What are you exposing exactly? First of all, there's nothing blocking that job site from being looked at. The only thing is being blocked is from people getting in and stealing the shit from the fucking place. And you know why I say the shit? Because I've seen it happen. I work construction, and I've seen people come in and fucking jack all the fucking copper that they fucking already fucking put in the house that needs to be there. Now, when you say gentrification, I can't even fucking say that word. But when you say that word, the G word, are you worried about them taking your place, or what are you worried? Are we worried about the rent going up? Because obviously, if the place improves, obviously rent's going to go up. And sadly, it's gone up to a point where a lot of people are having hard times, right? But opportunities and options are there. You just have to seek them. And just like the people that bought those properties right there that you're complaining about, just like all them, if I was to bust my ass enough to where I can make the right amount of money, I could also do the same. Nothing stopping me from doing it other than my own head, not to seek the opportunities, and, you know, that's it. I don't see the problem with a company coming in and buying up, not a company, but an investor. Let's just say company buying up a lot, putting up some houses, selling them, and boom, it makes the whole city better. Isn't that what we want? Improvement? Or are we happy with living in neighborhoods that are filled with homeless and gang activity and drug activity and all kinds of activity? Is that what we're fine with?
Knocking shit down. Now watch this. This on 46 in Maine. You all know this area. Look.
No, I don't.
Just a couple weeks ago, this was a whole block. They owned it. All these people own the whole block. I think they lost it and sold it for $3.3 million. But these was like a big house.
Oh, what do you mean they lost it? If they lost it, that somebody got there and took it from them and they didn't get no money, or they sold it for $3 million? Why are you trying to say that an investment was they took it, right? I mean, this company sell to the highest bidders, and unfortunately, it's how the game is played. I don't agree with it, but again, it's how the game is played. And what are we gonna do? Are we gonna sit here and for the rest of our lives and cry about that they're taking this from us, when obviously it isn't yours because obviously somebody else sold it, right? I'm just saying.
In another house, a duplex. Everybody know what I'm talking about right here. But look, this is what I mean by gentrification. They knocking us down. But let me show y'all. Look.
They're knocking it down.
Look.
Uh-huh. I see. I see what you're calling this issue.
Wake up. They're getting us up out of here.
Gentrification at its finest.
That's what I've never understood. How are you fine with staying where you're at? You don't want improvement? You demonize everything around you. You just call it gentrification because you think it's bad. Who is it bad for? Is it bad for the activities that were happening there? And if those activities were bad, is that good? Or what are we looking at? I don't claim to be an expert in this type of crap, but it's really annoying when we see a whole movement about improving neighborhoods, right? There's a lot of people talking about improving neighborhoods. And then somebody comes here and picks up stuff, knocks something down just to make it better, to improve it. And that's a problem? I don't know. Again, I said it before and I will say it again. Then again, what the fuck do I know? I just don't think it's in anybody's best interest to think that they're gonna come in and take whatever you have, because the reality is that it doesn't work that way. It's not like that. It's things are different than we actually think they are. Anyways. What is the most interesting trip you've taken? Tell about it. The most interesting trip I've taken. Oh, June Lake. But you know what? Although I had a great time with my family out there, it is more stressful for you to plan the trip, and for you to be in charge of the entertainment. is a lot more stressful than to just show up and enjoy the trip. Now, that I can get with. But as far as getting with me being the one in charge of the trip, that's too much. That's too much. But anyways, I've been wondering what is my best way to waste my time? Okay, so there's multiple things I do to waste my time. One of them is, obviously, I think this is about 95% of the population probably does exactly what I do to waste time. But when I get bored of that is video games. That's my thing, video games. If I have 2 hours to waste where I'm not doing nothing or I didn't plan nothing for that 2 hours, well then it's either spend time with the kids or play video games. And I'm not about to spend that time with the kids when I can be playing video games. Because why would I? Right? No. The times that I have would be the weekends on Saturday nights. Oh, those are mine. I don't waste those. Those are times to sit down and play video games till you fall asleep. That's how old I am. I only grab the control. Well, I don't even play any of that because I play Oculus. So that's how sophisticated I am. I play with the Oculus. Yeah, that's what. That's pretty much what I kill my boredom for, because for the most part I'm either at work or I got something to fix around the house or do something. Anyways, but yeah. Anyways, we're gonna get into Today I Learn. Today I learn. You know what's crazy? This is the most craziest shit that I've ever learned. All right. The history of marathons. It's kind of crazy. A guy in ancient Greece died after running 26 miles. And what did we do to honor him? After running 26 miles and dying, we run 26 miles. And we don't die. We're better than that. We've improved. See, this is what we do as humans. We improve. Improvement upon us. Improve your future. Improve. People decide to just flex on him for the rest of eternity. If anyone pulls something like that on me, it's instant hands. So don't be fucking pulling some shit like that where I was good enough just to make it to that marker, but now everybody just fucking obliterates that marker. Now they're running they have 100-mile marathons. Like that, the disrespect on these people. The disrespect that they disrespect somebody that died fucking millions of years ago. And, it is what it is. Anyways. King cobras. That's crazy. King cobras. That king cobras are not true cobras. That's another thing I learned today. King cobras are scientifically not cobras, as they belong to the Ophidius genus rather than the Naja genus. So they're kind of a different breed, but they're some big motherfuckers. I'd be scared to get near them. Now, if one of those Ophiofagus genus and a Naja genus breed, now could you get a different type of snake? Has that ever happened in the wild? You know what? All this crazy new animals that they're finding, I bet you this is exactly how it's happening. I don't even want to find out how these people do this. But anyways, I don't know what I was just saying right there. I just went into something else that I had no idea. So if you're not following, well, that's okay, because I didn't even know what the fuck I just said. But I'm just astonished that the scientifically king cobras are not cobras. Anyways. What are your cheap hobbies? Well, I just answered that question. What are my cheap hobbies? Well, they play video games. That's cheaper than anything because you spent it one time. Well, video games. I guess that's not cheap. Cheap hobbies? Cheap hobby? No, I don't have cheap hobbies. Everything I do costs money. Everything. Anyways. Everything you do, I do it for you. who were able to win their battle against dandruff and how? How was I able to win my? Well, I'll give you the easiest solution. Shave your fucking head. That's it. You'll fix that the night or the day where whenever you do it, that's the time you'll fix that. Anyways, so there's a lot of things that piss me off, and as you can tell, misinformation is one of them. But how do you classify misinformation? You don't know. You don't know what people know. Exactly. So that's why I try not to get mad about things I don't know and I have no control over. But anyways. But I do have pet peeves. And I like getting into them. People who wait until they get to the fucking register and then they look at the fucking menu. Jesus Christ, we've been standing in line for 5 minutes and you didn't bother to look at the menu. You didn't bother to think of what you wanted. You walked into this restaurant and you didn't think what you were going to eat. You know there's only few options up there. There's not much you got to do, but pick one in less than 5 minutes. Anyways, I feel like the episodes I'm doing from here on they are just rants now. But that's okay. That's okay. That's really just fine. Do not get it twisted, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binaries. All of you. Please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment for the algorithm. And deuces.